Earlier this year, the web was a Twitter about claims that Donald Trump was taking hair regrowth drug Propecia. It's a drug that decreases the conversion of testosterone to dihydrotestosterone, which in turn prevents hair from falling out, since dihydrotestosterone is a big culprit behind balding. It wouldn't be surprising if Trump takes Propecia. That wispy, discolored mop looks anything but natural. Or perhaps, like Samson the Israelite, Trump's power is somehow linked to his flowing locks. It makes total sense that he would do whatever possible to prevent balding. Hey, anything to make sense of the guy. This bit of gossip aside, it's a big question for guys in their late 20s and early to mid-30s. How far will you go to prevent hair loss? Are you going to move to Nova Scotia because you read somewhere that pollution causes male pattern baldness? Or will you embrace it and shave your hair as closely as possible? Hormone-altering drugs like Propecia have numerous potential side effects. Many of the outlets blogging about this Trump item pointed out that Propecia can cause mental confusion and impotence in rare cases, though most guys see no negative side effects at all. Trump, obviously, has never been impotent. If you're thinking about taking Propecia, aka finasteride, its generic name, it's imperative to educate yourself about your chances of a positive outcome and the potential harms. To help you sift through all the noise, we asked 3 dermatologists to tell us exactly what they tell their patients before prescribing anything. 1. Once you start taking it, you need to keep taking it. If Propecia is discontinued, all the hair retained in that period will fall out, says Jane F. Kardashian, MD in Fresno, California. So, you're basically committing yourself to using this drug for life. 2. Finasteride is traditionally a medicine that treats enlarged prostates. Many men take this drug in much higher doses for enlarged prostate, and we only use 1/5 of that dose for hair loss, says Lindsay Bordone, MD at New York Presbyterian and assistant professor of dermatology at Columbia University. Your insurance may not cover a 1 mg dose of finasteride, since this is such a low dose that it's clearly being used for cosmetic reasons. One workaround is that your insurance might actually cover the 5 mg dose, used to treat enlarged prostates. Some guys cut these pills into fifths. Good luck with that task. But seriously, do not take the whole pill. Because 3. Especially high doses, like 5 mg, can lead to breast cancer in men. One side effect can be breast enlargement, and other changes in breast tissue which might be a sign of male breast cancer, says Kardashian. A 10-year study published in the Journal of Urology found no link between finasteride 1 mg and male breast cancer. However, studies of Proscar, finasteride 5 mg, used to treat benign prostatic hypertrophy, BPH, did show a rare increased rate of breast cancer of 1.5 out of 20,000 patients. So, this may be dose-related problem and warrants further investigation. 4. Also, you might lose your sex drive. Because many men want to keep their hair to attract a sexual partner, perhaps the most annoying side effect is sexual dysfunction, says Kardashian. 3.8% of men reported one or more adverse sexual consequences, like loss of libido, impotence, or failure to ejaculate. So small as the risk is, you're definitely rolling the dice when you take Propecia. 5. And your libido might not come back for a while. Symptoms can persist for a longer period of time than what we previously believed, even after stopping the medication, says Philomer Kabigting, MD, who also practices at New York Presbyterian, and is an assistant professor of dermatology at Columbia University. Bordone adds that she has never had patients with this issue, and that anybody who does should see his urologist immediately.